Everybody, Joe Tessitore in Minneapolis, welcoming you to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Egyptians. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, the Hitman.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. This is a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder.
You know, just because you look the role doesn't mean you can play the role. And in a matchup like this, we know one guy has a lot of strength. You can just see the muscularity. One guy doesn't. But this sport has taught us time and time again, sometimes that doesn't matter at all.
Like the great Sugar Ray Robinson, a lot of people think the greatest fighter of all time, pound for pound. He used to say that boxing is like geometry. It's about angles, keeping somebody off balance. Not who's stronger, but who can use those assets, or who can keep the other guy from using them.
And a big left hand by the Hitman. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Blocks that punch. Halfway through round number one. Both guys have a reputation of being technical boxers. Leads us to believe we're getting a distance fight here.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, the only way that changes is maybe, you know, you never know, a headbutt, something like that, all of a sudden short circuits that. But the way their track record is, yeah, you're pretty well.
Holy cow! He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. It's been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fighters over here, and the basketball players for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Very clean offense from defense by Bad Intentions. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Beautiful game plan there. Out from range and into the power.
Just the way he and his trainer drew it up on the chalkboard.
Able to cover up that gut. Well, earlier you saw what happened to him. He was stunned. He got tagged in this fight. He got hit hard. Now you're seeing the kind of mentality that's going to try to avoid that happening again. But, Teddy, it's not necessarily the kind of mentality that's going to win you a fight.
No, if you're in the corner with him, you know what you tell him, Joe? You tell him, look, you're being tested now. I understand you've been hurt. I understand you're looking to survive right now. But you're being tested for the first time in your life. Do you want to be a champion? Do you want to be special? Special people find a way to get out of this and still offensively go forward.
Yeah, he's got to answer those questions. Good block by Bad Intentions. That worked out really really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Well off the mark by the hitman. And a well-placed counter by the hitman. 90 seconds to go here in this round. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. He scored well after being hit himself. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Blocks that punch. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited, he can pick him off a little bit.
Good block there by the hitman. And a good counter by Bad Intentions. You always say punchers are born, Teddy, but what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
The hitman's doing a very nice job here. I like how he's able to land some shots at longer range. It keeps him away from his opponent's power, but yet allows him to control things.
Well, first of all, he understands how to do those things. He's been trained in the gym. But he also recognizes what his opponent can't do. He understands that he has an opportunity to fight this kind of fight because he's got a slow-footed, cement-footed guy in front of him.
Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
And he returns on that exchange. 10 seconds to go in this round. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy, when you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. He just missed that shot up top.
He's just not concentrating on the body as a target here, Teddy.
No, and you know, you wouldn't mind if he didn't have to. In other words, it all depends on the scenario. This scenario says that he should be going to the body, and he should recognize that. And that's part of the talent of a fighter, recognition, that you have to recognize where the opportunities are.
Able to get rid of that one.
Side to side, move your head.
Halfway through round number 4. Good looking counter punch.
Keep your hands up. Jab, jab. Use the jab.
Nice block by Bad Intentions. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. The Hitman's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Focus, relax.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by the Hitman. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Bad Intentions, his cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move. Up and down, side to side.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Good return fire that time. Halfway into round number 5 here. Punches in bunches, working well. Teddy, so much work in the gym goes into head movement and how to hit a moving target. Doesn't matter in this fight tonight.
No, this guy doesn't move his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Good way to protect the midsection. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Able to counter that attack. The hit, there it is! He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Hey, no holding, no holding. Come on, punch it out.
He was stunned and staggered moments ago. Now he's right back in the fight looking pretty good.
Yeah, some guys take a little longer to recover. One of his strengths is he recovers real fast.
Good return fire that time. Looks like he has some blood under his eye around the cheek.
Cover your head. Double up the punch.
Good defense, just covering up down low.
His head moving. Punch. Don't stay in one spot. Circle.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Punch and move. Punch and move.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Nice block by the hitman. Last 10 seconds. Bad intentions is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Well, the ability to adapt, so important. Who can make the changes now as we're halfway through this scheduled 12-rounder? And now he's acting like a fighter. coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Blocks that belt line well. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Gets rid of that effort. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. And a smart counterpunch by the Hitman. And now he's having his way with the jab. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Good defensive skill. And a well-placed counter by Bad Intentions. I'm wondering what the opposing corner is going to do here. They got to their man earlier. They were able to rock him. And really nothing's changed. He's showing them the same exact look, the same exact style that he came here with.
Well, first of all, the opponent should keep doing what he's doing. You know, you're landing, you found something that's working, stay with it until he changes.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. He scored well after being hit himself. Come to the end of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Boy, it's a very closely contested fight, isn't it?
Yeah, it has been, Joe, but it's going to be up now to the judges. Hopefully they have their eyes wide open because they're going to have to look really closely, not just at the action overall, but who's landed the cleaner, more effective punches.
Boy, that's a big gash there on the cheek. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Good block there by the Hitman. There he is, landing a combo. Good job staying away from the danger there. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind it. Nice combination by Bad Intentions. Way to block there. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. Oh, that was a smart move right there. He was hurt, but then he held on.
Absolutely, Joe, but a stupid move, a bad move by the fighter who was having him hurt. He should have taken a little step back and not allowed him to grab.
Cover your head, kid.
Good-looking counterpunch. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And there he counters back against his opponent.
Jab, jab, use a jab.
Back upstairs he goes.
Cover your head, kid.
A nice block by Bad Intentions.
From the inside. Let's see someone have to step out of the way.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Get that head.
10 seconds remaining in this round. A little defense turns to offense by the hitman. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
Beat him to the punch.
still with the block by bad intentions.
Side, move your head.
Nice job doubling up the jab by the hitman. This is why we... Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Blocks that punch. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
Finish with the hook. Up and down, side to side.
The end of the round has arrived. And now an opportunity for the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And when he looks into his eyes, what is he looking for?
Well, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. You know, he got stunned pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy is listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do to correct things.
The hitman's now showing off what he probably worked very hard on in the gym. You can see that the effective footwork, the movement, is making for this to be a fairly easy round for him. Teddy, what kind of training regimen do you put a guy through to develop this skill?
Well, what you do is you have him work on defense. Sometimes I'll put a fighter in a ring to spar, and I won't let him throw punches back. I'll make him just make the guy miss. Just use his legs, use his head movement, use his blocking skills, and make sure he concentrates exactly on one thing, defense. He's showing it right now.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. He missed with that headshot. Trying to keep his distance, trying to keep his range, but still, you have to be offensive-minded.
Yeah, you do. If you're just standing on the outside at the beginning, that's okay, but then your opponent, he's going to walk in on you. There has to be something threatening, something damaging to keep you outside.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. That's classic work with the double jab. Once again, the jab lands. And a smart counterpunch by Bad Intentions. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a nonstop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
They meet up for the 12th and final time. The last round has arrived. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by the hitman. Teddy, I know you swear by it, and we're seeing it right in front of us. Good fighter, likes to fight on the outside, who's having a stellar night with that jab.
Hey, look, if you're going to be an accountant, you better know math. You better know how to add. You're going to be a good fighter as far as I'm concerned. You better have a good jab.
Smart counterpunch by the hitman. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. And there he counters back against his opponent.
Some more head movement.
All the rounds in the books for the official decision. Let's send it up to the ring.
For the decision, we go to the judges' scorecards. All three judges score the box a draw.
And that's the way it goes. A draw, but it was good while it lasted. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying enjoy the rest of your night.